Normally, what happens is both in any city, not just Bangalore, in any city, the water pipe as well as a drainage pipe will be laid on one side of the road. It will be parallelly going to it. And if there is leak on one side, there will not be any problem. If there is a drainage leak, there will not be any problem. If there is a water leak also, there will not be any problem. The problem occurs when there is leak on both sides. And that is when the contaminated water gets into the drinking water pipe. And they have identified at least the BWS has been led by, I know Mr. Ram. I know long back he was a DC of, Bangalore also. He's a very able administrator. They have identified. Right now they have blocked giving water supply so that, no casualties happen because human life is very important. And, in the coming days, very difficult to find out where the leak is now. If something is visible on the road, it is easy. If it is not visible on the road, that means the leak has not come to the surface because those pipes will be nearly 4, 5, 6 feet below the ground level. Now they are going to use the robotic and other scientific technological equipment to find out the leak, and I am sure they will fix it in the next 2 to 3 days. But who is responsible? The BWSSB is responsible. The BBMP is responsible. The government is responsible. And coming back to your point, how many heads have to roll? If the heads keep on rolling, there will not be any more heads. So rolling of heads is not the answer for this
Yeah,
problem.
right.
So
Yeah.
solving people's issues is more
BW,
important than
BWSSB has said.
second, because sometimes we ourselves are responsible. Because when we give connections to our own homes, when the private contractors, that the BWSSB doesn't do the job. The job of giving connections of our homes to that, in the guise of getting connections, we ourselves demolish those pipes. Sometimes without right permissions and with the BBMP, we dig up the roads. The private contractors dig up the roads without taking proper permission from the BWSSB. So sometimes we are also responsible for it. I don't know. I'm not blaming anyone. So we also have to be very careful, take necessary permissions when we dig up these pipes with water. I'm saying the private persons, the private contractors. I'm not blaming the people. They have to ultimately go to the private contractors because BWSSB doesn't do the job of giving the connection from your home to those pipes. So there also some problem might be there, is my point. Yeah, I agree. That is why, first let us to see now we have stopped contamination from going further right now. Now, using robotics, why we use robotics is we cannot keep on digging the roads again. If we keep on digging the roads again, it will become another mayhem. That is why we are going to use technology to find out where the leaks are. Wherever leaks are there, that particular area only we will dig and we will fix the problem, is all I'm saying. We will take responsibility. Human life is very important. We are not running away from responsibility. We will take responsibility. Now, coming back to how this can be fixed so that another thing doesn't happen is we need to go to the box system. That means there should be a box across Bangalore where the electric cables, where the drainage cable, where the drainage pipe and the water pipe goes. So whenever there is some leak, one guy can rush and go through the water and find out where it is. Now, when everything is underground, Dr. Lakshmi, you tell me how only God can find out where the leak is until and unless water has not surfaced out. So they have checked across if water has surfaced out. So many times water doesn't surface out. So in that case, we need to use technology to pinpoint where the leak is and fix it. Okay. We will not run away from the problems. My government,
On your
my
screens
Congress
right now,
government.
Gandhinagar shots, ladies and. What happens
See,
now?
see, am I as insensitive as that Vijay Raghavaya or whatever his name is, Vijay Raghava, or whatever his name is? I am not. I have never said, I have never shouted at any, journalist. What sort of language he used on that journalist? We never speak like that. If there is a problem, see, governance is a vast issue. There will be problems on a day-to-day basis. And as a responsible government, we need to attend it. And if people like if you point fingers at us, it is our bounden duty to listen to you all and give solutions to the people. Right now, what I would suggest is, right now, there are no casualties. That is more important. This government has stopped casualties and taken indoor, where 15 or 17 people have died. So I believe we have saved people's life at this time. In future, nothing like that should happen. For that, long-term solutions are required. We are not gods. We need to do that, that box type system where all pipes are there. Cameras should be fixed. so that we can know where the leak is there.
You know,
Otherwise,
Satya, yeah, I'll come to Dr. Gowda. We will do it in 2 days. We will do it in 1 day. Because these people, I've spoken to some of them on the phone. Many of them are working, so they couldn't come for the show. But, you know, they were saying, ma'am, my daughter fell ill.
our government apologizes to the citizens. Water ka bina, even I can't live. How can I expect in this show? I can't tell others to live when I myself can't live. I sincerely apologize. We will make all necessary arrangements so that the day-to-day activities will be there. 100% have belief on, Mr. Ram Prasad. He is a very, very efficient officer. I'm sure in the next 2 to 3 days maximum, the problem will be solved. I'll assure
We'll,
all the residents
yeah,
of Tiyakuram and Lingarajpuram
yeah.
that within 2 to 3 days they will solve this issue
Yeah,
once and
okay,
once for all.
fine. 2 to 3 days, meaning
100%. When I said 2 to 3 days, I am taking the longer time. It will be fixed much more than that. It is all the point of we should know where the leak is happening. As soon as we know where the leak is happening, 100% they will fix it in next 4 to 5 hours. If it unless and until it is multiple problems. If it is just leak is in one place, they will fix it in 4 to 5 hours. If it is in multiple places, they might take 1 or 2 days. Is all I'm saying. Our heart is with the people. Don't worry. I want to ask Dr. Lakshmi very clear. When you were also in power in India, you were also in power. See, today you have the luxury at pointing fingers at me, and that is your job. I'm not telling no, but I will own up responsibility. I will not talk like your minister in indoor. We will own up responsibility. We will do whatever is necessary for us. Health of our citizens is of utmost importance, and we will do it as soon as possible. As soon as possible, we will do it. Is
yeah.
all I wish to
Okay,
show.
I have to now move on to the second story, which